Got Chicago, on the way to King Charles Trouble World, have serene mind out here in Chicago today. Probably about 90 some degrees today. It's a warm day in Chicago. I'm out here with Jeff. Jeff's mother's birthday today. Happy birthday to his mother. She died. When your mother died, Jeff?
3 years ago.
His mother died 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So God bless her. This is Jeff right here. We out here enjoying life today. He that can endure the bad, will now live to see the good.
Yeah.
He is wise and endured all the pains of life and still smiles with serenity. So, yeah, let's work on that, because you've been through the bad, right?
Been through a whole lot of
Come
bad.
on so we can see you, Jeff. Jeff, we went through the bad. We got to go. Sometimes, now come on, we'll come out here. Now, see, sometimes they say that, adversity, King Solomon, going back to Proverbs now. Adversity make a man wise. So we got to go through the bad because it builds your character. Live to see the good. So you went through a lot of bad, but now you're in the light. Now you was in the world of a different world. Now you're in the world of peace. See the peace. Let's go back here. See the peace to come from God. Now it's not gonna come from the peace. Ain't gonna come. It's not gonna come from. It's not going to come from the world. It's not going to come from the world news. The peace that comes from God passes all understanding. See, the world can't give it to you. World can't. And another one of my meditation, because see, I'm going to a book now. We said book by its counsel. Counsel teaches a wise man how to live. So I'm trying to show Jeff how I live today. Because I live a different lifestyle too. Because like I said, I read the book Donald Goins. I read books, Secrets of Mental Magic. I know I manipulate people. I read mind control books and stuff like that. But only mind I can control is me. So he is wise. Now that's wisdom about wisdom. He is wise who has endured all the pains of life. Like Jeff said, he got shot so many times. He went through the storm and still smiles in serenity. So, and another thing, Jeff, when you care about people's approval, you become the prisoner. People jealous of him because how many? Tell them we're gonna say it again. How many silver stars you got?
3 silver stars.
Yeah.
2 Purple Hearts and 3 presidential combinations. I have a bachelor's degree in substance abuse. I have an associate's degree in business administration. A master's in psychology.
Yeah. See, a black man ain't supposed to have all these medals and degrees. Now, if he was standing in front of a liquor store, he'd be okay there. So he ain't drinking and drugging. He ain't carrying no guns. So he got self-esteem. That's why and see the company you keep will determine the trouble you meet. So a wise man's fun is being wise, a fool's fun is being bad. I'm going to go back to King Solomon now. I study King Solomon, that Proverbs now. It says, it is better to eat soup with someone you love than eat a steak with someone you hate. So you don't have to be around people you don't get along with. Like I told Jeff, I said, go where you don't go where you go where you celebrate it, not tolerate it. Go where you celebrate it. So like I said, and some guys are just more jealous than women. Like I said, he was a special force. Everybody can't be a special force. So he was. Isn't that the highest of the Marines you can go? Besides colonels, but being a special forces,
special forces, the highest rank you can get is the esteemed sergeant major.
Yeah,
and that's what I had. So all of my valid years of service.
Yeah, so you did 24 years.
24 of them, yes sir. So I would have did more, but they tried to put me behind the desk, and the desk can't shoot.
yeah. And I didn't find out today. They said I didn't know Bruce Lee was on drugs. I didn't know.
That's how he stayed.
I didn't know he was. I didn't know Bruce Lee was on.
He was smoking that opium. Man.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was looking at that today. See information. So it's good. Like I say, be free from active addiction. Are you going to the Water Air Show this year?
I believe so.
I'm gonna go with the Water Air Show with him just because he did all that military. He put his life on the land, serving God. And 20 states they shut down the transgender thing, so we got a lot of war going on. So there's a lot of wickedness going on. It's called.
They I seen today on the news, man. When they saying that they're gonna sanction this stuff. The government, the president signed the bill.
Yeah. See, it's like they want you to when they give us orders, we supposed to follow it. But when the Supreme Court lasts down any kind of law, they're gonna try to trump that. People try to trump stuff. See, so the war is never gonna. It's never gonna peace on earth. That's why you gotta pray now. Yeah. My mother gave me a Bible, and when I was in studying Jimi Hendrix and going Eastern religions, and it said those who trust in the Lord are steady as Mount Zion under any circumstance. Now I told you about the story. I hung out with some guys, and they invite you for breakfast, and you sit down. You had no money, and you look out the window. and They're walking past the window. So you can't trust them. You can't trust people. You got to trust in God. God can be your shield. No problems. The world can harm you. Now I'm gonna go back to March 30. Meditation. Because see, you say your mind should be nowhere particular. That's a good thing. Right. That's a good place for your mind to be on. See, my mind used to be on money or a woman. Yeah. My mind was on two things: money or a woman. But today, my mind is on meditation. I was walking down here and I came across through meditations inside my mind. They said that one word, meditation of the masters. And the sage is a venerable wise man. Sage has no desires. So you can't, sage, see, a sage has no desire. It says he has no desires. And that's the hardest thing to do is give up all your desires. I tried that. Whoever desires little is easily satisfied. Whoever desires much suffers frustrations. A fool looks for happiness at distance. A wise man finds it right under his feet. So all the treasures of life is at your feet, It's inside you. Wise men carry possession within. What lies behind me, what lies before me are small matters compared what lies within me. So the treasures of life is out. I thought happiness was on jumping on jets, wearing Italian-made suits. I got 2 haircuts in one day, I was self-centered. I went to bed, I dreamed about me. I walked to my grandma's house. I had a stage character because I was a Korean karate. I was slamming trim. I roller skating 3 times a week. Girls calling me cute, like you went to the festival. Woman stopped me. I used to get back in the day I used to get shows. But today like I say, I can make a green light a red light. Many of the ones that fall in sin because they ask God for strength not to do wrong. So just because something good for my eyes, I mean it's good for my mind. So I got to stay in prayer. Meditation of the masters. If one wears shoes, the pebbles on the road will not harm his feet. If one remains calm under any condition, the pebbles in life will not cause you pain. Uncalm times are the only times when evil can find an interest. Now, they're not talking about the world uncalm time. It's talking about when you let worry, anger, and fear in your spirit, your mind. See, happiness does not depend on a full pocketbook, but a mind full of rich thoughts and a heart full of rich emotions. Also, the art of reading. Through books, you can start the day with great thinkers death that long. Books have immortalized man's knowledge. Thinkers dead 1,000 years alive in books that they first walked this earth. If you can't enjoy reading a book over and over again, there's no use reading a book at all. That's on repetition. The black belts, guys, they told you see the black belts they got? They always fade into white. So you stay a student, stay humble. You won't crumble. So you learn from the cradle to the grave. See, life is big one lesson. So Jeff was thinking about his Mother's Day. I heard he's heard a song, my mother's favorite song. I heard my mother's favorite song. So memory. Now we got going back into memory because you got to remember. You got to have a good memory in this world. Memory is a form of immortality. Those remember never die. Just because you can't see your mother, she's still here, and she's proud of you.
Down.
She's proud of you because your life has changed,
She's smiling down.
Yeah, she smiled. She smiled at you because you went from like I said, the meditation. I'm gonna go into Buddha now. I can go to many different things now. He said, should you do wrong, not let you do it again and again, not let you form a desire toward it. Happiness is accumulation of good. Should you do wrong, not let you do it again and again, not let you form a desire toward it. Suffering is accumulation of wrongs. Like my grandma told me, she said, Michael, you're going to reap what you sow. Now, children are close to the heaven. I seen a baby all this go by, right? See? See, I can see something, and a meditation come right there. See, children are the closest thing to heaven. We ran out of baby milk. How can you run out of baby milk? How can you run out of baby milk? And alcohol made 250 billion. They didn't run out of alcohol. See how cold the game is? See,
They run out of the drugs on the street.
Yeah, you got to be gang conscious, And the marijuana business is booming, billions of dollars.
They ain't run out of that neither.
Now we're going to have a drag racing coming up. They see the slow lane's the best lane. I had some friends that had the race cars. I was never driving fast. My thing was leaning to the side. I was a playboy. But now, see, speed kills. Yeah. So the slow lane's the best lane. I don't need to be in all that fast lifestyle. Because see, I come from a fast lifestyle. Instant rich one night stand. I was thinking the speed. But see, today I can be still. So we out here in Chicago. It's cool to be a square. The slow lane's the best lane. Not speed. Not speed. See, obsessive devotion. Devotion is something you love. Obsessive devotion, chasing, pursuing thing leads to excitement. Then I'm going to go back to the word again, spree again, because I got to talk about the spree. They said spree is a spell. They said he went on a gambling spree. She went on a shopping spree. He went on a crime spree. So a lot of things. See, only God can break these curses. I was under a Luciferian curse when I was caught up in a lifestyle of money, car, women, and speed.
Yeah.
That was Lucifer. I wasn't serving God. I was serving the devil.
Yeah.
See, so I can't worship God and money both. I can't serve two masters. So, you know, I'm glad to be out here. Jeffrey out here. He from New York City. You know, in Chicago, we enjoying life today. He didn't went through the bad. He lived to see the good. His whole life turned out.
No guns today. No drugs today. No matter what. Unless they got to put it in me.
Yeah, we out here in Chicago. It's cool to be in Square, enjoying life today. So get outside, breathe. Don't live in isolation. You know, fear is a dark room with developed negatives. Now you say you wasn't scared of COVID when it came in the city.
No, for what?
Yeah, he's
I
not.
know.
Was you fearing? Was you afraid when he went all those military tours? And
I wasn't. I only had fear like maybe twice in my entire life, and that was the first time I jumped out of one of them perfectly good airplanes for this government.
You jumped
and
out
the second time was when I was jumped in the LZ. The LZ is a landing zone where they're shooting guns.
Wow,
and they're
so
shooting at you as you're coming out the sky.
Yeah, so he been in a lot of wars, a lot of battles and stuff, serving this God, this country and stuff. Now the country, we got a lot of stuff going in this country now. Country, like it's a lot of madness around you. So at least they've been bringing back toys. I also heard. So the kids need toys. So you know, kids walk around on cell phones, and that's how they control it. I tell him now when I'm talking, and you see me. I told him yesterday, you know. Why are you on the phone? I'm talking to you. I'm communicating. See, I got to communicate with that. You know what I'm saying? See, the phone is the first thing of social distance was to get your mind hypnotized. See, sometimes things can hypnotize your mind, and you can't communicate with a person. Then you become a robot. He said, "Great man, no robot." So God gave you a brain to use. You weaponize your mind. Think, read a book. I tell you to read something every day.
Yeah,
keep your mind on meditation. Yeah, keep your
Page
mind.
100.
Yeah. So Okay, so you get that emotional balance. So so we out here enjoying life. Mike Scott, Chicago.